We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome back to the Freak Show. I'm your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS, and we're continuing with the Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel right now. And right in the midst of kind of what was going on in the last episode, we kind of had to split the dialogue because we were already at like almost 50 minutes in, and I was like, okay. As I'm sure you well know.
And in accordance with our investigation thus far, after having questioned all those connected to the incident, we have concluded that it is impossible for any of these students to be guilty of these crimes.
It's true.
Do you wish to contest this judgment?
I suppose not.
Well then, may I suggest you leave us to do our jobs? The RMP will take responsibility for returning all of the stolen goods to their rightful owners as well.
Men, withdraw!
Bye.
We're returning to Keldic.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir. You've got to be kidding me! We had a deal!
Take them into custody.
Yes, ma'am.
You should take the provincial army into custody.
Oh, crap.
Yep. That's about the size of it.
Totally boned.
Yep.
There's no point in resisting. You're coming with us.
Yeah. Still feel like the provincial army should have gotten in trouble somehow.
Damned Ironblood dog.
Did you say something? Right.
She's really pretty.
Is she really part of the RMP?
Thank you all very much for your assistance.
You're welcome. It's Claire Riveld. Riveld?
My name is Captain Claire Revelt of the Railway
Revelt.
Military Police. We're a division of the Imperial Army. And you are the visiting students from Thor's Military Academy, are you not?
That's us.
I'll need to file a report about what happened here. So would the four of you mind accompanying me?
No, that's fine. Just don't point guns at us and try to threaten us. We don't handle threats well. I mean, we do. We slaughter them all, but like for your sake, you know. What's going on? We've come back to the station. We did all of our missions. We really are grateful for everything that you've done today. I know. Thanks to you, the stolen goods have been recovered and those responsible have been found and arrested. I can't possibly express my gratitude. I'm just glad we were able to help. Besides, it was only thanks to the RMP's involvement that we were able to catch the culprits in the end. That's not true. Oh, there's no need to be so modest. All we did was physically arrest the culprits. The rest was entirely on you. It's true. And if not for your assistance in stopping the criminals from escaping, we would have missed our chance to intervene altogether. I believe the credit for this achievement is yours and yours alone. All this attention is kind of embarrassing. Still, I suppose it would be rude not to accept your thanks. Indeed, you should all be very proud of what you've accomplished here. We are. We're very proud. So, can we leave everything in your capable hands from here on out, Capitan? Of course, I'm intending to leave a number of our soldiers here for the time being. Rest assured that we'll take care of any further problems that may arise. We are greatly obliged. Still, while your personal loyalties may differ, both the RMP and the provincial army are made up of Erebonian soldiers. So I guess appreciate it if you try not to stand out too much. Your presence may create some anxiety amongst the locals. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Thank you for your cooperation with our report. I'm sorry to take up so much of your time. Oh no, not at all. We really appreciate you coming to our aid like that. Oh, there's no need to thank me, really. In fact, the more I think about it, the more I regret having stepped in at all. Overcoming such an impossible situation was probably meant to be part of your field study too. To build character, perhaps? What?
Yeah, I may be good, but I'm not that good.
It's Instructor Sarah.
Oh,
Indeed.
Instructor?
I was wondering when you'd show up. It's been a while, Sarah.
That
Claire.
it has. 6 months, give or take?
Interesting.
Honestly, I had no idea you RMP folks were gonna get involved with this. I suppose you had everything that was happening here figured out all along.
You overestimate my abilities.
Mm-hmm.
I did receive a report that suggested there might be trouble here, but that's it.
Oh, from your brother, I take it. Nothing gets past you lot.
We're just trying to make sure we're prepared to deal with any problems that might arise.
Who's your brother?
But I'm sorry to say I don't have any more time to catch up with you right now. I really need to be taking my leave.
No worries. Weird
I wish
pants.
all the best to you and the rest of Class 7.
Thank you.
Right.
Those are some weird pants. What's with the weird triangular shapes? Was she really part of the military? She sure didn't seem like it. Her movements and actions, however, were those of a skilled officer. Highly skilled. Yeah, and the rest of the railway militia police seemed really... military police seemed really well trained, too. You know her, instructor? You could say that. Anyway, it looks like you've managed to finish up all the tasks I had laid out for you. So I think it's about time we take our leave of this place, too. Understood. Do take care, everyone. Give my regards to Principal Van Dyck. And if you're ever in the area again, please do come to the market and say hi. You'll be more than welcome. We will. Thank you for everything. We didn't go thank Margot. She took care of us. She fed us, gave us a place to sleep. Speaking of sleeping, why am I not surprised?
She's asleep again.
Yes, she is.
You don't think she's faking it, do you?
Eh.
No. Judging by her breathing, I believe she really is asleep.
Well, it sounds like Group B turned out to be a complete disaster.
Uh-oh.
If she had to deal with them, then come back here on the same day, I'll bet she's totally spent.
Yeah, good point.
It's true.
Anyone would be exhausted trying to sort that out.
It's hard to imagine her actually working hard, though, considering her usual attitude.
It does seem as though she's genuinely looking out for us, however.
True.
So, this is how our first field study trip comes to an end, huh? I think I might have an idea now as to why we're here, though.
I had the same thought. Testing the Arcus is clearly a big reason for coming here, but it's not the only reason. I think it has more to do with making sure we see everything that's going on with our own eyes.
It's fair.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, too. Learning more about places in Erebonia we've only read about in books, and getting to see the issues occurring in those regions firsthand, just like in Keldic.
Indeed. And just as we thought and acted swiftly in the face of crisis this time, so too may we be called upon to do so again.
It's all fair points, guys.
These field studies may aim to test and cultivate those skills in preparation for our futures.
Exactly. Add to that good judgment, decisiveness, and general conduct, and I'd say we have a pretty clear picture as to why we're out in the field. Basically, we're training everywhere we go.
True.
Well, you're about half right.
Nope. She's awake.
Instructor.
I was so certain you were sound asleep.
Yeah.
What can I say? I can nod off and back on again in the blink of an eye. It's what I do. As you rightly noted, having first-hand knowledge of the areas to which you might be deployed is of tremendous importance, as is the ability to make swift, accurate judgments and solve problems with or without orders.
Fair.
Developing all these skills to their fullest is definitely a major part of why you're undertaking these field studies.
Uh-huh.
Just as I thought.
It's an interesting approach, but honestly, I've never heard of any other military academy trying it.
You say we're only half right, however. Which begs the question, what's the rest of the story?
Exactly.
Is something wrong?
Oh, no, not at all. I was just thinking about what we did during our field study and why we were doing it. The whole concept seems eerily similar to the MO of bracers.
Modus operandi. MO, by the way.
Now that you mention it,
The Bracer Guild prides itself on protecting civilians over all else.
so it seems an unusual source of inspiration for a military academy.
It's true.
But the tasks we were given in Celtic do seem to align themselves quite well with the Bracers' basic philosophy.
Yeah, I guess so. Their emblem depicts a supporting gauntlet, and that's pretty much exactly what we've been for these people. Bracers still have branches all over the continent, but you hardly ever see them in Erebonia anymore.
Well, you got me. Which means...
What?
How are we ever supposed to take her seriously when she says things like that, then conspicuously falls asleep?
Well, whether or not we did in fact get her, it still seems like Bracers are somehow related to our activities here.
Not that Instructor Sarah is likely to come clean about our involvement anytime soon. I suppose until she does, all we can do is prepare ourselves in body and mind for our next field study.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Like, can they see the thought bubble above his head? I feel like you can think about something and it's not going to like draw attention to like everybody's asking you a question. You're about to answer like, oh wait, is there something wrong because he's thinking harder than? I'm sorry, splitting hairs. It doesn't matter.
Is there something else bothering you?
Just a little bit strange.
Oh, no. It's just... Well, we've been in the same class for a month now. And this whole time I've been kind of keeping you in the dark.
Oh, bad boy, Reen.
What do you mean?
You aren't referring to the issue regarding your swordsmanship, I take it?
No.
No, it's not that. It's something I've been hiding from you all this time.
He's really a goat in human clothing. No, I don't think that's
regarding my social class.
Oh?
What?
Are you saying your family...
Yeah, I dodged the question when Machias asked. But technically, I come from a family of nobles.
Technically?
My hometown is Ymir, in the northern mountains. I'm the son of its ruler, Baron Schwarzer.
I mean, the name should have given it away, I would assume, but...
You're from Ymir?
Schwarzer. Now that you mention it, I have heard the name before.
Shouldn't that have been a giveaway? You know, it's fine.
An honorable family, closely tied with the Imperial family themselves, despite being headed by a mere baron.
Thanks.
I never would have imagined you might be the son of a noble too.
I wouldn't have expected you to. I don't act like one.
That's fair.
My dad and mom are both quite easygoing individuals. They don't behave like your typical nobles at all. And technically, since I was adopted, I don't have any actual noble blood running through me. I'm upper class in name only.
So, you...
Sounds like you've got your own issues to deal with, just like the rest of us, huh?
Well, I mean, it's not really an issue, is it? At least I don't feel like it is.
I don't think of it as a big deal, and I don't want you to think of it as one either.
It's fair.
I just didn't want to keep it a secret any longer.
There you go.
After everything we've been through these past few days, I owe you guys that much. I mean, you're all going to be a major part of my life from here on out. It's only fair to share as much as I can with you, right?
It's fair.
I don't know what to say.
You consider us to be major parts of your life?
We're part of our class. We're part of a group. We fought together. I mean, yeah.
Honestly, has anyone ever told you that you can be way too serious sometimes? Just be sure you reveal your true identity to the others when we get back, too.
Oh, that'll
I
go over
intend
well. That's gonna go over super well.
Ah, youth. Still, even discounting the strangely perfect timing of the railway military police, that ruler of the forest they ran into in the nature park.
Uh-huh. What about it? Stop being cryptic.
Seems to be a harbinger of something big happening behind the scenes.
That's still cryptic, but less so. Can we play Blade again? Is that like a car symbol on the front of the... Oh, great. Is this going to be just a thing that happens now? People are going to be watching us as we go by train? What is this guy? The reject Power Ranger?
Admit, I wasn't expecting the Icy Maiden to show up when she did.
This is like a reject Power Ranger villain. What is this guy?
We may need to adjust our plans to compensate for this interference.
Oh, must we?
That won't be necessary.
Who's this guy?
This was not a significant setback. If anything, it provided an unexpected bonus,
Okay.
giving us a valuable glimpse into the means through which the RMP and Intelligence Division coordinate their efforts.
Uh-huh.
With both
know what that
organizations
means.
posing sizable threats to our operation, that information alone makes this all worthwhile.
Okay. You have pink eyeballs, it looks like.
A valid point.
Seriously. What is
Should we
that?
proceed as planned, then?
Of course.
Ah.
The tyrant must yet face the merciless hammer of judgment.
Who's the tyrant?
Yes. May his lofty ambitions be crushed to dust and swept away.
Okay. They were just randomly out in the middle of a field to watch our train go by. I'm very confused. But it's all cool. It's all good. It's all good. It's fine. Hey, we finished a chapter. Chapter 1. Unconventional Studies is done and over with.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Ooh, look at us. Look at us. I was wrong. We
I've
jumped
got
up.
a little reward here for you.
The Medal of Fortitude. Sweet. Alright, so we got... I still don't... Is AP only... It's only based on... It's to show our rank. Okay, so that's what AP does. I've been confused about what AP is, because in like many other games, AP is like action points, right? So I assumed it was some sort of stat. But it looks like it's almost just exclusively a way of increasing our rank. And therefore unlocking rewards that we get by increasing our rank. Well, I mean, I feel like that's pretty good.
Drinks are on me someday.
Oh, we have a chapter result?
Good showing, everyone.
I'm sure people can answer this that have played this a million times and are like super fans of it, and that's fine. I'm not like discrediting people or mocking them for being super fans. I'm not like that. Like, I really enjoy, as I told you guys, the Disgaea series. That's probably the closest thing to a super fan I am, would be the Disgaea series. I really enjoy it. I like the Prinnies. They make me laugh. It's funny. It's good times. So, again, but if you guys are super fans or just like really well versed at the game, is there a higher score than an A? Could I have done more stuff? Did I miss anything? Because, I mean, I don't think I have any reason or a plan to replay the game after I beat it, assuming that I can actually accomplish that, which I think I will be able to. So just curious as if there was any way I would have been able to get more than 46 AP, or if I missed a bunch of things, if there's always a way of getting a bonus on everything that you do. I don't know. So let me know. Cool, Class 7's bonds have been strengthened. Hey, our link level went up, finally. Reen and Alyssa's link level reached level 2. So now we can do link attack and finishing blow. And link level 2 for Elliot, okay, and Reen, cool. I was going to switch back and forth, but I never really got around to doing that. Because we weren't gaining many link points, but here we are. Reen and Laura, link level 2. I suppose we'll save the game. Down in our mid-episode save. Continue. I imagine Group B didn't go well. Wow, like a whole month? We just skipped a whole month. Okay. Sure. Are we back at...
Late May.
Okay.
The lino flowers that painted Trista's spring fields had faded, replaced by lush greenery and a refreshing breeze. With the trials of last month's field study behind us, we found ourselves caught up once more in the bustle of school life.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's a motorcycle.
Both our combat training and academic studies continued to become more and more demanding. But May also heralded the beginning of specialist classes, more befitting a military academy.
What does that mean? I suppose only time will tell. Second period, military science. Oh, okay.
The Orbital Revolution 50 years ago changed the way wars were fought forever.
Sup? Instructor Neidhart.
There are a number of reasons for this fundamental change, but 4 factors in particular that I would argue to be the most important. The first is the invention of orbital guns, cannons, and other weaponry.
Sure.
The increased accuracy of these weapons, as well as their ease of maintenance and manufacture, instantly rendered all other firearms obsolete. The second factor is the associated mechanization of the military. Orbital technology led to the formation of armored divisions made up of tanks and armored cars.
Okay, sure.
The impact this new kind of tactical unit had on the battlefield, with its enhanced offense, defense, and mobility, cannot be overstated.
Yeah, I get that.
The third factor is the invention of airships. Warships that rely on the gravity manipulation ability of a flight field to remain in the air simply did not exist before the revolution. The sudden addition of a whole new dimension to war, the sky, made countless new strategies viable that were previously unimaginable. And the last factor is the creation of an entirely new practical science, which may be the biggest, most important change of all. Without orbital technology, such a concept would scarcely even have been conceivable. But now we'd be virtually crippled without it.
I don't know what you're talking about right now. You've lost me after the airship stuff. Like, I understood up to that point, but what are we talking about right now? What is this 4th thing?
Reen Schwarzer, can you tell the class what that new scientific breakthrough was?
No. No, I can't. Nope. Don't ask me. Oh, God. Something only possible after orbital revolution, which revolutionized warfare. That would have to be... Great. Orbital arts, probably it. The transportation of cargo via train. Orbital communications. I'm going to say arts. It might be the communications, though. Oh, no. I don't know. It is military science. Those brought about by the revolution, yes, but there's more, another tool, an arsenal is more fundamental. Dang it, it's the communications. I knew it. I knew it. I was drawn to it. I should have gone with it. A form of wireless communication technology based on the formless transmissions through orbital waves. I bet this is one of those AP things that I could have gotten, and I just missed out on it. This allows officers on the battlefield to obtain pertinent information in real time, leading to precise, accurate troop movements. Yeah, communication's key. I knew that. I would have... Thinking about the world, and I'm talking about military and everything, I'm like, they're probably talking about like some sort of combat thing. The train thing didn't make sense. Communications to me would have been the more prominent and important thing, but I feel like they're steering me or leading me toward them, and I was wrong. It's completely wrong. Of course, countermeasures have also been invented, which such as wiretapping and jamming, to partially limit its benefits, but nonetheless, I got it wrong. Well, don't beat yourself up about it. This is all pretty high-level stuff. I mean, I know the basics, but I've never heard it gone into such detail before. Yeah, we're going to have to work really hard to keep up. Dang it. I knew that one. Ah. Now well. 5th period. Gender-divided lessons? Class 1 and 7 combined. Girls. Nutritional science / cooking. Uh-oh.
Why did Lady Laura have to be placed in a class like that? I was truly looking forward to studying alongside her.
Is that girl next to her not the one who scored the highest on the entrance exam?
I believe so, though I also hear she's a mere commoner.
There's something about that silvered-haired girl that I find oddly soothing. I wonder if she'd let me stroke her hair if I were to ask nicely.
That's weird. Why? What?
That's quite enough idle chatter.
Who are you?
We are members of Class 1. We are above such droll behavior. As well, we cannot allow ourselves to be bettered by that rabble, even in something as insignificant as the culinary arts.
Of course not. I'm so accustomed to our chef doing all of the cooking, however, that I must admit I'm finding this all rather challenging.
Could they make it a little less obvious they're talking about us? I mean, seriously.
Calm down, Elisa.
It stands to reason they'd be curious about our class. It's hard to blame them for that, at least.
Whisking furiously.
I
I think you've wished that plenty already.
Uh-oh. She doesn't look like she likes to be told what to do. And then the boys have Orbital Computer Primer. Of course, because why wouldn't they? Gotta keep them sexes divided, yo. Or
I feel like I'm
genders divided.
finally getting the hang of using an orbital computer.
Likewise. I was lost at first, but it's slowly beginning to make more sense.
Yes. I mean, I enjoy
Well,
cooking.
it is
when I do
cutting-edge
cook.
technology here in Erebonia, so I think most people are confused until they've gotten used to it. Machias and Eustace both picked it up surprisingly quickly, though.
It's fair.
Yeah, but academics are their thing. And I'm pretty sure Machias has been interested in computers for a while, too.
Eustace also seems to get the hang of things far quicker than most people, even if he's not interested in them at all. Which probably just adds insult to injury for Machias.
I'll bet. I hear they were really butting heads during last month's field study.
They were. At one point, things almost took a violent turn. We were able to hold them back, but I don't think we could have kept them under control for long if Instructor Sarah hadn't arrived.
Jeez.
We really need to do something about them, but I have no idea what.
I don't either, but you're right. This has gone on for way too long as it is. It needs to stop.
Rean Schwarzer.
Uh-oh. Is that Machias?
Huh?
Nope.
Isn't he from Class 1?
Patrick, is it?
That is correct.
Hey, Patrick Yarms. Yarms!
My full name is Patrick T. Hyarms.
I like Yarms better.
I don't believe I need to say anything more than that.
I mean, did you have other names that you were going to tell me?
What?
So, you're from the Hyarms family?
Yarms family.
Are they prestigious?
Uh-oh.
About as prestigious as they come. The Hyarmses are one of the 4 great houses.
Hyarmses.
Though they're slightly lower in rank than the Albareas.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, dude. Yeah, that's
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
It doesn't matter. I didn't come here to talk to commoners or foreigners.
okay.
I came to bring gladsome tidings to you, Rean Schwarzer.
That's disturbing. What do you want?
I am generously extending you welcome to make use of the accommodations on the 3rd floor of the Student Union building.
Why?
You mean...
The 3rd floor?
That's where the Nobles Salon is, right?
Your father may be a mere baron, but that still makes you a noble.
It does. It's true.
And though you've had the misfortune of sharing a class with this riffraff, I have
Jeez.
decided to use my good name as a member of the Hyarms family to afford you the privilege of joining us. I do hope you appreciate it.
Nice. Good cast on this. Good casting on this guy. Well done, sir.
Well...
He's a little less pretentious than my guy would be, but really well done. Really well done.
How can I turn him down politely?
This hardly strikes me as the best place to be recruiting new members.
Ah, here we go. It's Eustace.
Eustace?
Eustace Albarea?
Surprise!
I wasn't aware the 3rd son of the Hyarms family counted playing factions among his hobbies.
Uh-oh.
If you wished for company in the salon, should you not have come to me first?
You? You've been invited countless times. You simply choose not to come, despite there being no shortage of second years practically begging for your company.
I have no interest.
Suit yourself then. But you, Schwarzer, make sure you think long and hard about this. If you care about your future, you need to start thinking about the connections you're making and the sides you're taking.
Well, I don't care. Oh, come on, man.
He's certainly not shy.
That is a true statement, guys.
No, he's not. I wasn't sure how to turn him down either. Thanks for stepping in, Eustace.
I wasn't trying to help you. But I did cause you some trouble during last month's field study, so no. That's all.
What? Okay.
Last month's field study? Is he...
Yeah. I think he means the run-in we had with the provincial army.
What?
Ah, so he feels partially responsible for his family's actions then.
Okay. Yeah,
He must have been looking for a way to apologize to you.
It was the Duke. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Huh. I guess he has a nice side after all.
Yeah, not really. I mean, he's got a less terrible side, but I wouldn't say a nice side. Oh boy. Meanwhile, in the homeroom. Good work today, class. Tomorrow's a free day, so take it easy. You've earned it. All right, now again, I'm gonna ask about this because I'm assuming in different places this is a thing that is normal, and my guess would be Japan more specifically. So for those of you who are not in the U.S., so whether you're in Canada or I don't know, Mexico, somewhere in South America, maybe over in Europe, or maybe you happen to be in Japan or you visited there, or you know about the schooling system. Is it normal to have homeroom every day and as like the last class? Is that a thing? Because in the US, or at least the area that I grew up in, homeroom was something that you had, I want to say it started in middle school. So you had homeroom in middle school, and basically you would usually only have it for maybe 2 or 3 days a year. I'm trying to think if there's any more occurrences. Like, I know I've been to homeroom a few times, but essentially you go there, everything's branched out or based off of your, I guess, your name, so alphabetically and so on and so forth. Anyway, so you go to homeroom, and that's basically where you get your schedule for the rest of the school year, like what classes you're going to be going to first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth period. And then after, like, basically it's like an orientation thing is how it's treated in the US. So you go to homeroom a couple times, just to make sure you know where you're going. You only have to go to one class, then you get your schedule and you have it there and all that. And then it's gone, and honestly, you almost never go back to your homeroom. I can't even remember the last time I had to go to a homeroom outside of the opening part of school. Granted, this was almost 20 years ago, actually. Next year, it'll be it'll be my 20-year reunion if I were into things like that, which I'm not. God, I'm old. Anyway, sorry. Right. So homeroom, explain it to me, guys and gals, from your part of the world, outside of the U.S., or even inside the U.S., if it was different for you guys. Because I'm very curious, because it seems like it's a really big thing. Homeroom seems to be like a normal occurrence in these various different games. It's a couple games now I've seen this be a thing, or maybe a show or something. Anyway, homeroom, I'm just very curious about it, so let me know. Tomorrow's a free day, so take it easy. You've earned it. Just remember, next Wednesday is your second practical exam. I was wondering when she'd bring that up. Will you be announcing the details of our next field study trip on Wednesday also? Of course. You'll be heading out next weekend. I'm sure you can hardly wait. I, for one, very much look forward to it. Oh, and one more thing. Your midterms are scheduled for the middle of next month, so just file that away if you would. Midterms? Sounds irritating. So we finally get to put all the knowledge we've gained throughout the past few months to the test. Yes, and that's a good thing. You need to be thinking about your academic studies. School can't just be your military strategy, you know. Because if it is, I'm going to get an earful from Principal Heinrich again. Vice Principal Heinrich again? Is that all you care about? Can we ask you if there's anything we don't understand? Not if you care about the answer being right. I'm a combat instructor. Book smarts like that are well beyond me. Anyway, that's all for homeroom. Machias, if you'd please. Yes, instructor.
All rise. Bow.
It has to be a Japanese culture thing.
Well, I'll see you later, Reen.
Because I know I've never bowed to a teacher.
Later.
Oh, are you two going to club activities today?
Yeah, I am. Did you want to have dinner together later?
We've been eating in the cafeteria an awful lot lately, so maybe we could go to the cafe in Trista today for a change of scenery?
We're going to bring Laura and Alyssa? Dang it, Elisa along?
Sounds good to me. You want to just meet up in the entrance hall later?
Sure.
See you then.
Why is Machias still here? Hey, Elisa.
Oh, hi, Elisa. Are you off to club practice too?
Oh, no, not today.
What is it? Is there something you wanted to ask me?
Uh-oh.
It's nothing. I'll see you later.
Okay.
What was that all about?
Did you do something else to upset her?
I don't think so.
Not that I'm aware of. Although, I suppose it's possible I did something wrong without even realizing it. Knowing her.
I was speaking in jest, I assure you. Are you planning on going into the old schoolhouse again tomorrow?
Heck yeah, I am.
Yeah. The principal did ask me to keep an eye on it, so I thought I'd make time for a quick look inside.
Alright. Please let me know when you're planning to begin the expedition, if you would.
Happily.
I have club activities tomorrow, but as far as I'm concerned, the old schoolhouse takes priority.
Done.
Thanks. I'll let you know.
Excellent. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Yay.
You're in the chess club, aren't you, Machias? Or are you planning on studying in the library?
He's gonna kill us. He's mad that we hid that we were of sort of
Since
noble.
when was it any of your business what I choose to do after class?
Yeah, he seems upset.
No, I just... Have I done something to upset you?
Not especially. It's actually my fault for being deceived so easily in the first place.
Sorry?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just
I was
say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins.
It's true.
So I guess we're all on equal standing here. I'm really sorry. I wasn't trying to deceive you. I just...
You kind of were.
Save your breath.
The
Whether
old
you're
glasses.
noble or not is beside the point. The bottom line is you lied to me.
He didn't,
and I
though.
simply cannot trust those who lie.
He didn't lie. He just told a specific truth. That sounds bad, doesn't it? Look, he didn't have a drop of noble blood into him. He was adopted. He's not technically a noble, even if his upbringing and his family is. I mean, he didn't lie.
That's all there is to it.
Well, whatever. Ouch.
I'm sorry.
That looked painful.
Please, think nothing of it.
Huh.
Oh, am I intruding?
Not really.
No, not at all. Did you need something?
I accidentally left one of my textbooks in my desk, so I came back to fetch it.
Okay. Reen, you don't have to be so creepy, dude.
Ah, here it is.
She just made it appear.
What subject?
Take a look.
Intermediate mathematics for dummies. Oh no.
Studying hard as always, I see. Except, wait, intermediate? Isn't that part of the Sunday school curriculum? Seems a bit basic for you.
Oh, it's not for me. I promised to help Fee with her math studies. I found this at a bookshop in town and thought it might be of some use to her.
Oh, I bet this is gonna blow up in her face. Oh no. Fee does not look like the... Okay. We'll see.
Ah, okay.
Which reminds me, I should really be going. I'm sure she's waiting for me by now.
I can't imagine that's gonna go well.
I'll see you later, Reen.
Intermediate mathematics for dummies.
Take care.
Okay, well, I mean, we'll see. I feel like that's gonna be a big problem.
And don't worry.
Huh?
I'm sure Machias doesn't hate you or anything. If you can find some way of making him realize how you feel, I'm sure he'll understand. It's just getting through to him that might be tough.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, she bowed. Shouldn't you have curtsied? I'm just saying. I'm kidding. I don't care.
I just have to keep at it. If Emma believes I can make it work, then I'll believe it too.
Believe in the you that... Believe in the her that believes in the you... I don't know.
I should probably also get going.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll wander around the academy grounds for a while before returning to the dorm.
Bonding time! Yeah! You know we can get some bonds going. But it's also the end of the episode. So, again, we ran a little bit long, but that was a big conclusion to one chapter and then kind of the opening to the next chapter. So, a lot of stuff happened, a lot of things needed to transpire. and kind of get us up to date on the story so far. So, new chapter has begun. Hopefully you guys are still having some fun and enjoying the game as a whole, and I will see you next time with more The Legend of Heroes: Trails of Cold Steel. Until then, I've been your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and always remember, we play, we fight, we conquer.